Hey vlog, what's up? Welcome to my guys. In this video, we are going to talk about the historical development of the atom and chemical element in a timeline. What is atom? Atom is the smallest unit of ordinary matter that forms a chemical element. Every solid, liquid, gas, and plasma is composed of neutral or ionized atoms. Atoms are extremely small, typically around 100 picometers across. Atoms are made up of three particles known as subatomic particles: protons, neutrons, and electrons, which are composed of even smaller particles such as quarks. John Dalton. He was an English chemist, physicist, and meteorologist born on September 6, 1766. Eaglesfield, United Kingdom. He is best known for introducing the atomic theory into chemistry. Dalton's atomic theory was the first complete attempt to describe all matter in terms of atoms and their properties. Dalton based his theory on the law of conservation of mass and the law of constant composition. Dalton hypothesized that the law of conservation of mass and the law of definite proportions could be explained using the idea of atoms. He proposed that all matter is made of tiny invisible particles called atoms, which he imagined as solid, massy, hard, impenetrable, movable particles. J Thompson. He was born on December 18, 1856, Chatham Hill, Manchester, United Kingdom. He was a British physicist and Nobel laureate in physics, credited with the discovery of the electron, the first subatomic particle to be discovered. The plum pudding model is one of the several historical scientific models of the atom, first proposed by J Thompson in 1904, soon after the discovery of the electron, but before the discovery of the atomic nucleus. The model tried to explain two properties of atoms, then known that the electrons are negatively charged particles and that atoms have no net electric charge. The plum pudding model has electrons surrounded by a volume of positive charge, like negatively charged plums, embedded in a positively charged pudding. Ernest Rutherford. He was born on August 30, 1871, Brightwater, New Zealand. He was a New Zealand physicist who came to be known as the father of nuclear physics. The Rutherford model was devised by the New Zealand-born physicist Ernest Rutherford to describe an atom. Rutherford directed that Geiger-Marsden experiment in 1909, which suggested upon Rutherford's 1911 analysis that J Thompson's plum pudding model of atom was incorrect. Rutherford's new model for the atom, based on the experimental results, contained new features: relatively high central charge, concentrated in a very small volume in comparison to the rest of the atom, and with this central volume also containing the bulk of the atomic mass of the atom. This region would be known as the nucleus of the atom. Niels Bohr. He was born on October 7, 1885, Copenhagen, Denmark. He was a Danish physicist who made foundational contributions to understanding atomic structure and quantum theory, which he received the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1922. He proposed that energy levels of electrons are discrete and that the electrons revolve in stable orbits around the atomic nucleus but can jump from energy level to another. Although the Bohr model has been supplanted by other models, its underlying principles remain valid. He conceived the principle of complementarity, that the items could be separately analyzed in terms of contradictory properties, like having a wave or stream of particles. The notion of complementarity dominated Bohr's thinking in both science and philosophy. Erwin Schrdinger. He was born on August 12, 1887, Erzberg, Vienna, Austria. He was a Nobel Prize-winning Austrian-Irish physicist who developed a number of fundamental results in quantum theory. A major problem with Bohr's model was that it treated electrons as particles that existed in precisely defined orbits. Based on de Broglie's idea that the particles could exhibit wave-like behavior, Austrian physicist Erwin Schrdinger theorized that the behavior of electrons within atoms could be explained by treating them mathematically as matter waves. This model, which is the basis of the modern understanding of the atom, is known as the quantum mechanical or wave mechanical model. What is chemical element? In chemistry, an element is a pure substance consisting only of atoms that all have the same numbers of protons in their nuclei. Unlike chemical compounds, chemical elements cannot be broken down into simpler substances by any chemical reaction. What was the first element discovered? Although elements such as gold, silver, tin, copper, lead, and mercury have been known since antiquity, the first scientific discovery of an element occurred in 1649 when Henry Brand discovered phosphorus. What was the most recent element discovered? Tennessine. It was officially announced in Dubna, Russia, by a Russian-American collaboration in April 2010, which makes it the most recently discovered element as of 2022. When was all the elements discovered? Okay, I'm going to show you a timeline of when the elements were first discovered. Atoms are extremely important structures that make up all of the materials on Earth. Atoms are also in our bodies, and they bond together to form molecules, which make up matter. That is why we need to study atoms. And that's all for today's video. Thank you for watching, and God bless us all. This is Archie Reveral from grade 11, Tesla. Live what you want to live and what you want to live, because at the end of the day, it will be night. Adios.